This is part 2 of A Point of Law. So when I was looking at, I was making the point that X doesn't have any controls or parental guidance controls, and that the children on there can't be being protected from all that porn and the porn bots that are just constantly uploaded time after time after time when I'm on there, and it's something that's really annoyed me, and I've kind of thought about sort of deleting my profile, So, when I was looking at that, I was looking at the age of consent, which is 16 in the UK. I had went onto the English and Wales government's website with the information as regarding the age of consent, and I had, it had escaped me that England and Wales has brought the law up to date, and it's basically made child marriage illegal, or it's illegal to, for young people under the age of 18 to get married in England and Wales. So while I was reading the article, I was doing the video, and it posed the other question, well, what's Scotland doing in Northern Ireland? So they have their own law. It said, so the onus had been left in the SNP. Like with anonymity, right? England's victims and survivors have got the protection of anonymity in law. So if you had a high-profile, dangerous abuser, you could go to the police and have that anonymity retained for your personal safety. Because it's imperative that you're protected. It's obviously going to come out in the court case. But to the wider public, to that person's fans and their fanatics, is one of the reasons why a lot of the people that I encountered over the years were terrified to come out, because their abusers were working away at being famous and building up a fan base, and they were doing that to use that and weaponise that fan base against any victims that they would have. They were using fame as a really clever, sophisticated tool to offend. So anyway, I went off on a tangent, but this was me just checking that our records, our law, this is a government website. I mean, it really looks like it should be up to date, Looks a bit dated. So basically, you can get married if you're a child in Scotland. So I'll just let you, you can go and research the rest of that yourself. I don't want to do a deep delve into this. This was just basically something that had come up, and I think it was good to make a point of law. So I'm going to scroll down this, and you can pause it and read it at your own sort of leisure, if you may choose to do so. I've seen a lot of grievances for the Scot Nats, right? But this isn't having grievance. This is basically inequality between us and the English government. But it's not the English government that's imposing that. The Scottish government is responsible for this stuff. It's devolved. And it's like their responsibility and their duty of care over disabled people, with the benefits, the sick, disabled and the elderly, the vulnerable. Absolute sham. 100 disabled people died, between 22 and 23, because they could not deliver. They can walk the walk. They can't walk the walk. That's the point. They think in their minds that saying things means that they're walking the walk, and this to me is it's a form of madness and psychosis that our leaders are dealing with at the minute. But that's for another video. I just wish everybody would have a nice day, in spite of the fact that World War III is probably breaking out. Eat, drink, be merry, love your friends, love your family, spend as much time with your friends and your family, and I'm